there he is, September's NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month, Jayden Daniels. Number 5 came out on the field about 30 minutes ago. His team in search of their 4th straight win in what can only be deemed a surprising start to the year 2024. Listen, the first chapter of the season is in the books, and so far it's been a very good read. Welcome to Week 5 in the National Football League. Kickoff just about an hour and a half away. Chick Hernandez here from Landover, Maryland. WUSA 9, the official television station of your Washington Commanders. And once again, on a beautiful Sunday morning, I am joined back in our DC studios by the one, the only Wisdom Martin, and a man who once in his 5 years with the Burgundy and Gold started out 4-1, former Washington quarterback Shawn Springs. Gentlemen, this team has been the talk of the nation the last 2 weeks.
Chick, good morning to you, Chick. It has been amazing, all the hype and the conversations. I'm talking about Jayden Daniels' top-selling jersey so far this season because of everything that's going on. This is amazing.
It is truly surprising, but,
Right.
but that's what you expect when you draft a guy like Jayden Daniels,
Right.
who's a game changer, and I'm glad he's here in Washington with us, and we're going to continue to say, hey, keep riding it, young man. Keep doing it, young man. He came over to basketball. Fast break offense.
Right, I like that.
Fast break
I like
offense.
that. Yeah, passing it around like Magic Johnson back in the day.
Magic,
See, there you go. All right, Shawn. We talked about this. On paper, you know, a home game.
Yep.
Cleveland appears to be in chaos.
Yep.
We're riding high. Everybody loves the Commanders. Everybody loves Super 5. Is this, I'm going to call it a trap game. You say it's not a trap game because of the way Cleveland plays. But is this one of those games where you look past it and say, okay, I'm ready to go to the next one because this was a W?
No, you don't look past Cleveland because at the end of the day, Cleveland has some very, very, very good football players. Now, obviously, Deshaun Watson has been struggling at the quarterback position, but when you think about their talent, Myles Garrett is the name that sticks out.
Yeah.
Denzel Ward, who probably is probably one of the best corners in the NFL.
Right.
He's there. You talk about the way they've been able to run the ball, even though they haven't scored a lot of points. And then the offense hasn't been great. But they got great players. Judy at receiver. So you could easily find yourself looking ahead as a fan towards Baltimore, but as a player, you're like, man, they got some guys that can really play some football. Man.
Right.
So I'm just going to stay focused.
Right. Stay for 1 week at a time. That's what the pros do.
1 week at a time.
All right. Let's send things back out to Chick. He's at Northwest Stadium. And Chick, we don't want to look past this game because it could get tricky.
Yeah, look, there are no trap games in the National Football League when it comes down to it. Shawn knows that. There's no trap games. Guys prepare. Coaching staffs prepare. They're not looking at what the Browns have done in the past. It's not a big deal. It's about being in the moment, and that's what Dan Quinn has preached throughout training camp and throughout these first couple of weeks of the season. The last time the Commanders were home 3 weeks ago, by the way, well, they were in search of their first win. They have now reeled off 3 straight wins, and head coach Dan Quinn, he's looking to turn Northwest Stadium into the toughest place to play.
We all recognize this has been a crown jewel of the NFL and what that fan base was like playing here. You asked any of the old heads, this was as hard as it was to come and play a ball game against this team and this fan base. And so they're a big part of it, you know, to create that home field advantage. And so we want to make sure every time we play, we're representing them, and they always see us tough and fast and playing physical and attacking, and that's what it should be.
You can watch my weekly conversations, the exclusive chats with the head coach anytime, streaming on WUSA 9+. As I send it back to Wiz and Shawn in the studio, look, it's not a trap game, but it's 2 straight wins, 3 straight wins. You got to be level-headed as you come into this game on your home turf. I'm wearing the pink. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I got my Men Against Breast Cancer, Men Supporting Women with Cancer logo here. It'll be pink in the stadium. It's a prime day to show the nation once again what you're made of.
Keys to the Game is sponsored by your Washington area Toyota dealers.
All right, it is time for the keys to the game. And Shawn, as we look ahead to this afternoon's game against the Browns, you have 3 keys that will get the Commanders to victory. And the first one, here's the thing. Last week, I know we beat Arizona, but last week, James Conner, 104 yards rushing, 5.8 per carry in total. Cardinals had 181 yards and 5.7 per carry.
Yes.
So you're saying we need to stop them on the ground.
Well, when you look at the Washington Commanders, you're going to say, well, the defense, we might have success against them if we can run the ball. So every team is looking at how we're going to get a victory. Cleveland is looking at we can run the ball. We've known Nick Chubb is not in there, but we've been known to run the ball. We can run on Washington. And what I'm saying is no. We got to make people know that they can't come in here and run the ball and have success.
Right.
That's the first thing we have to do is stop the run.
Right, and the one-on-one matchups are key as well.
They are, because Cleveland arguably has guys at their position probably the best in the league. Denzel Ward, later in the show we'll talk about my key matchup to the game, but Denzel Ward, who had a chance to play against Terry every day for 3 to 4 years at Ohio State. So he's going to match up with Terry today, and he's going to feel comfortable. And Terry's been hot, and they're going to try to bring a guy to stop him. So that's a matchup that I want to see. But there's other matchups that we have to win today, and you have to beat this team by winning your one-on-one matchups.
Right. All right, and the final one is, we jumped out early against the Bengals. We jumped out early against the Cardinals. We got to keep that trend going.
We do. We have to start fast. And when you think about the Cleveland Browns, they're 1-3, but they're a very prideful team. When a team is down, they're going to play hard the very, very, very first half. And we have to say, you know what? We're at home. We're the Commanders. We got talent. We are the real deal. We're the team to beat in the NFC.
Right.
So guess what? We're going to start fast, and we're going to jump on top of you, and hopefully we kill some of them around.
Right. All right, that's a good call right there. Get out ahead and make them try to dig out of the hole. All right, let's get out to Chick right now so we can talk more about our superstar quarterback and all things Commanders out at the stadium.
All right, boys, another mile marker for Jayden Daniels. The rookie has looked nothing like a rookie in the National Football League, especially in his first month. 3 wins, several honors, including Offensive Rookie of the Month. And check this out, by the way. Remember Jayden Daniels' touchdown pass to Terry McLaurin against the Cardinals? That ball is now in the Pro Football Hall of Fame because of the records he broke with his completion percentage. It's been a busy week of everyone praising the young quarterback. It will not affect him.
Man, y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm still a rookie in my eyes, so I let everybody else do the talking for me. I don't get caught up in that stuff. But, man, it's a blessing.
That first game, we didn't play as well, and he showed up at the same time and worked just as hard as he has on the games that we've had success. So that's who he is. He wants to be great.
For any of us that have been around a good leader, you saw them the same all the time. They weren't up and down and, trying to be somebody they weren't. I think that's the easiest person to see through, to say, like, he's not that around somebody else. And so for him, if you came in here on a Monday or a Thursday or the next week, you'd see the same high character person putting in the work, doing the things necessary.